important to train people, especially those who have shown love and commitment for the kingdom, to equip them sufficiently for the work of the ministry. That way, the mindset, the purpose, the intent, everything will be right. And that's when we qualify for reward. So I just want to take out these 2 days to have this training with us. This is not a normal teaching series that we would have on this platform. This is a training to equip everyone who really wants to serve in God's vineyard. We are going to be starting weekly meetings in the United Kingdom, of course, beginning from London, and then we'll be having monthly conferences. We'll need people on ground, we need hands who are willing to do the work of God. But for that to happen, it takes more than I love God. It takes more than I'm passionate for God's kingdom. There is a how, there is an equipping requirement. And of course, everything we do in the kingdom, there is a reward at the end of the day. But for us to qualify for that reward, then there is a standard that God has that we must understand and align ourselves with. That's why trainings like this are very important. And it's also important to know that purposeful service has stipulated protocols. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. They just come to the house of God and they are laboring, they are working. And as far as they are concerned, they should be appreciated because they are working. They don't know that everything we do in the house of God, there is a purpose we want to achieve. There's nothing we do in the house of God that is without a purpose. So there are people who are workers, but it has not dawned on them that there is a purpose for what we do. And so they just put their energy into the work, even though they are not achieving desired result. They don't care whether a particular result is achieved or not. What they are interested in is that they are available and they give their all. It's good to give your all. It's good to be available. But at the end of the day, you must understand that there is an objective. There's a purpose to be achieved. And so if that purpose is not being achieved, then giving your all is not necessarily important. Now, even though you now understand that there's a purpose to achieve, you must also understand that there's a protocol that you must follow. So it's not enough that you are passionate. It's not enough that you are zealous. It's not enough that you are producing the result. There is a how the results in the house of God must be produced. These 3 things put together is what makes for visionary leadership. So you must be available and you must give your all. And it's not enough that you give your all and that you are available. You must know that there's a purpose you want to achieve. And it's not just enough that there's a purpose to be achieved. There is also a how we want to go about that purpose. Because as you begin to serve in the house of God, you are going to notice that most of the problem you will have, especially in service, is with people who are committed, but they don't want to achieve the purpose. So when you begin to help narrow them into the purpose you want to achieve, they get offended. Because as far as they are concerned, you are not grateful. They are always there. They are giving their best. Why are you not satisfied? You will be satisfied if the purpose is achieved. And there are other people who are able to achieve the purpose, but they don't want to follow the stipulated protocol. They don't want to follow the undergirding principles. They just want to get the result done the way they want. If everybody is doing it the way they want, at the end of the day, there will be chaos. And, all ends cannot hold. And so there must be availability and commitment. There must be a purpose that must be achieved. And there must be a protocol that must be followed in order to achieve that purpose.